we return to Breath of the Wild. I'm just going to use this skeleton arm for a while. Like, why not, apart from all the obvious reasons. So, the Great Plateau. I managed to get these treasure chests using tricks. Oh. And then I loaded the game, and my tricks are gone. Well, it's a good thing I've learned how to fast travel. And indeed, I want to travel to the top of that tower anyway. Let's see. I guess what I want to use is the slate here. Kind of stamp. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Building up map information stuff. Plateau Tower. An owl shrine. Cool, the map is telling me things. That's detailed. This is really good. Mount Hylia. So it's interesting that the plateau edge I've seen runs sort of around here, right? And you can't jump off that. But could I go up and like ascend into different parts of the map by going in this direction? Because there's plenty of stuff down there. Or here, or here. Big map. Eastern Avenue, the Temple of Time. That's what I woke near, is it? I didn't notice any time going on there. Well, let's try the fast travel thing. Or is it turning? Whoops. Turned into 100 ribbons of light by accident. So from up on top of this tower, I want to look for shrines, and then what I'll do is I'll use the pin setting functionality. So how did he get up here? Hey, what the hell? Yes, I did know about the scope, thank you. Should probably have asked him how he knows how a Sheikah slate works, but whatever. There's clearly more to the guy than he's willing to tell me. So the shrine I've used there has turned blue. I've kind of solved it or whatever, I guess. Let's look around for others. There's one. Behind the temple, it looks like. Just pin that. There's something else. This is the place I saw up on the plateau behind the cliffs of the Cave of Resurrection. And I said to myself, I'll go there someday eventually. So the pins don't show up unless you're looking through the scope. Like they're not just sort of appearing here. There must be a third shrine somewhere. Of course, there's no guarantee it's visible from the tower. Although, the map layout seems to be fairly careful, so it probably is possible to find it. Aha! Get pinned. Now, I'm sure the old guy would be willing to tell me more stuff in a kind of gently chiding tutorialish manner, but I think I've got it from here. I think I can figure this out for myself. How to travel to these places and solve puzzles in order to, I don't know, get treasures? Not that I got any treasure apart from the rune from the first one. I hope he doesn't actually want me to give that up in exchange for a paraglider, because I'm not giving up my magnesis. You can't magnetize human beings, it looks like. Okay, what's the best way down from here? I guess fast travel, but I like climbing down. Much more than I like climbing up, anyway. Yeah, because you can just kind of whoop, 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 whoop. Hey. Okay, I may or may not actually need those map pins because I pretty much remember the locations. Let's take a detour shrineward. You know, now that I'm a little better at fighting and have more tools and things, and have an apple I can eat. I might do better against these skull inhabitants than I did in the past. Yeah, I think it's worth giving these guys another go. Let's see if I can disinhabit them. Beat them to death with like one of their own skeleton's 7 arms. It's kind of grim to think about. These guys who I killed at this fire, they don't seem to come back. Once you've destroyed some bokoblins, are they in fact gone? I don't know. I can't pick up these barrels, so that's not magnetism. Pity, explosive barrels could have been handy. Let's get some arrows ready here, specifically ice arrow. I want to see if by shooting the sentry guy... Well, the sentry guy is dead. Right, I guess guys you've killed remain dead. For some reason I wasn't expecting that. It gives us a sense of world presence. It's actually good. I like it. I don't think I hit the explosive barrels there. Aim higher? That time I hit the explosive barrels. Yeah, wow. Wait, wrong thing. I still want the Traveler's Bow, but I want normal arrows. This aiming is kind of difficult. It's annoying. Ah! No, wait. No, what? I want a new bow. Okay. The switching between melee and range stuff is still kind of annoying. However, I've destroyed the blue bokoblin and gained access to this skull chest. I guess it's a bone chest as opposed to the stone chests and wood chests I've seen elsewhere. Okay. Arrows, good, good. Wait, where are the arrows? Oh, I see, it's from a bokoblin. Because my arrows, of course, were on fire, so they wouldn't have become intact. Unless they're magic, I guess. Treasure. Nice. Incredibly effective against cold things, it said. I hadn't noticed that before. Not really a surprise, but good to know. Actually, I'm not sure I would have guessed that. No, I don't need to guess. Like these wriggling skeleton fingers. Just bat them out of the air one by one, as it were. That's a big thing. Traveler's Claymore. Wow. That's not the lock-on button. This isn't easy to use. That will make me think even more that I'm playing a Souls game. But I still like it. It's like... It's like a 2-attack combo here, basically. But the attacks in the combo are not very different to each other. Wow, pretty field of grass. Let's cut some. We can crop circles. So somewhere around this direction, over this way. Maybe I will need those map pins after all. There's a shrine up there, sure, but it's also one this way, I believe. Unless I mistook something that was not part of the plateau for something that is. Destruction of a bush. Oh, there's a triple question mark. I should have done something about that. Not sure what. Well, if I see one again, I'll press A on it. Oh, okay, I see. I can get down there, and that's where a shrine thing was, I think. Oh, no, that's not what I was on. Aha! Hightail lizard. Hightail is in hightailing it out of there. So those are the things that hid under the bushes. Peace eyeballs. This way to the shrine, I believe. Much as I like climbing on the walls, I want to pick up more ancient screws. Wait. What? This is a little worrying. Particularly with the looting thing there. Okay, so inconveniently, oh no, when did I last save the game? Crap. Possibly there was an autosave later than my last manual save. So, the shader compilation thing was not convenient there. Also, not having a... I do have a shield still. Okay, cool. That was actually an autosave just recently. Would a shield even be helpful against... The thing, I can't really tell what that guy did. I think it was like fired a beam of some sort. Okay. So let's try shielding this. Oh, it worked, but my shield's not doing so well. How much damage does it do? A lot. It does a lot of damage. Fair enough. Perhaps what I should do is stand behind a wall or something when he shoots a beam, so that he can't get me. I could shoot arrows at him. I say him, but I mean, you know, it's a broken machine of some sort. Yeah, the don't physically approach seems good to me. Wow. Yeah, it's a better place to be. I bet if I shoot it in the eye, it would be good. Congruent with my objectives. Yes. Oh wow, it's got a lot of hit points. But hey, all that means is I've got to shoot it a lot of times. Although, I'm not sure I have enough arrows. Well, if the fire and ice arrows do extra damage, I should be fine. Let's try this. I'm not sure they do extra damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a less cautious approach here. I'm gonna need to use a weapon, but also get behind things sometimes. Okay. You got quite a long time before it hits you. Oh no, not that long. Okay, using a big slow weapon might not be ideal here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to learn how to defeat this enemy and then I'm going to beat it. Convenient to have a save file right there. But you know it would be even more convenient having one right here, because I don't want to rule out the possibility of dying again. So should I even bother to shoot arrows at it, or should I switch to a lighter weapon, spiked buckle club? I didn't even know I had this. And make a run for... That's right. I'd forgotten that you can actually run. But this is me making a run for the wall. Now, come back out again. Then, I heard the skeleton. Yeah. Don't want to fight more than one guy at a time, ideally. Oh. As long as I'm behind something. The music is very low-key. You know what I could do? I could try throwing things at it. Like a spear. It was marginally effective. Maybe I should be using a bow after all. It's just gonna take so many hits to destroy it. Ah, well. I guess I could also ignore it and not destroy it for now, but that doesn't seem very adventurous. I wonder, there was also something about jumping out of the way of attacks just in time in order to do a critical. Is that an option with these guys? Like a sort of shield parry type situation. Wait, you know what I should also be doing? Just hitting it. Wait, what? I didn't actually have a melee weapon attack. I can shoot it to stop it from attacking me. I can hit it. In fact, if I hit it, it looks like it can't actually do anything to me. I'm burning through all of my weapons here, but... I'm not sure about the wisdom of this course of action. Oh, close. Man, this is inconvenient in some ways. Perhaps I shouldn't be burning through every single one of my weapons to do this. Oh well, I've kind of committed to this course of action now. Oh, something's loading. Does that mean I've destroyed it? Yes. I'm running away because it looks explosive. Yeah, thought so. Cool. That wasn't necessarily worthwhile. But I mean, now the dangerous thing is dead, right? I got a whole bunch of ancient bits. Oh boy, I hope the others don't come to life. I wonder what these ancient widgets are for. You know, it occurs to me now that these things may well be made of metal. So I probably should have tried some sort of magnetic attack on them. Oh well. Maybe it wouldn't have worked anyway. Right, let's get back up on that wall. I see a shrine. And also I see a chest. Just opening it from behind. Nintendo Switch shirt? Sure, I guess. I don't even own a Switch. But let's be aspirational. Link wears branded merchandise. Boom. Do I even have weaponry here? Where's this head gone? Ah, that's not good. Unfortunately, I may need that Boko Club shortly. You can switch shields quickly. One which isn't about to break, I guess. That does seem beneficial. Yeah, I'm going to be using these severed arms a lot of the time. Cool, an actual sword. Right, let's open her up. The last one was the Shrine of Oh Mama or something. Now it's not giving me a name. Oh, okay. I'll head inside anyway. Interesting that the tip screen here specifically tells me I should use magnesis to pick up metallic objects hidden in water. Like that treasure chest, I guess, that I got back when. Jarbage. Bomb trial. Does that mean I'll get bombs? Ancient Sheikah technology like bomb flowers. It's a rune, okay. Both round and cube bombs. Ah. Cool. Alright. Oh, I've got a bomb now. Drop and throw. Oh shit. It's this thing again. That's right, that's the throw button. Is that going to... do I have to... ah, actually, explicitly detonated. Nice. Holding up the tablet to do it. What's this over here? Just a lamp, I guess. So there's sort of a cooldown on these, it looks like. Whoop! It doesn't throw in the way the camera is facing. I'll pick this back up to avoid the cooldown thing. Throws the way Link is facing. And you can't blow up the lights. So let's find out what the difference is between a round bomb and a cube bomb. Whoa. It's unclear to me whether that was any different at all. I guess it's important to be able to control the shape of your glowing blue lights. Can I switch to round bomb while I got a cube bomb out? Oh. Oops. Oh. I don't need to be up there to throw a bomb. Though it might have been wise to do it in a way I survived. Let's eat some apples. In fact, let's eat some steak. This nutty aroma has been amplified. Do the round ones perhaps have a larger explosive radius? Unclear to me. Oh, I cannot climb this. Can I magnetize it? No. Categorically no. Whoa. There's some stuff happening here for sure. Can I magnetize a problem? No. What the? A tube. I feel like there may be circumstances under which a bomb will come out of the tube. Or a bomb could be thrown into the tube. And then it'll get thrown over here. Which means I can blow it up. Cool. Da. No. Okay. No, damn it. That's slightly inconvenient. Dropping items into things isn't easy. Can I kind of crouch? You put it directly in front of you, right? So all I gotta do is stand here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I guess this one over here just kind of teaches me about what's going on. But also, I think I see a treasure chest. If there's a treasure chest, I want it. I thought that would work. Link is himself a physics object. What a cool game. Now I could take the ladder over there, or I could just kind of stand here and wait for a sec. Whoa. And then take the ladder. Well, I tried. Just gonna blow up the last block just in case. That was within minimum safe distance. Hello, Jabaish. Spirit orb. Cool. I now have and know how to use both magnets and bombs. Let's do another one. More shrines, I demand. I wonder just how many kind of rune power things there are in the game. Interesting that you start out kind of looking directly up at that other shrine. I guess I'll go over there. Also, I can do this. Oh, it didn't work at all. I was expecting to be able to blow up those rocks. Okay, that did work. Hit them on the weak spot. Oh, you know what? I bet this thing would have been a lot easier to fight with bombs. Rather than burning all of my weapons and ammunition on it. Ah well. Now I know about that. I didn't even mean to climb that wall. Okay. Let's ascend the plateau further. Try and reach this distant shrine. Probably can't climb all the way up that cliff over there, so I can't go directly up to it, I think. Perhaps if I start at the temple, head up? Or perhaps this thing over here. I'll walk over there and see what the prospects are of a direct approach. And on the way, got some guys to murder. Yeah. That's quite funny. I had to go and pick up their clubs because they weren't actually carrying them. Didn't expect a hero to come out of nowhere. That's a bee's nest. Well, I fell out of the tree, but the bees are not pleased. Can you kill bees with a sword? Have they gone? Okay. Nice. Honeycomb. Coarser bee honey. Cooking this into a meal unlocks the potential of these nutrients. Yeah, there's all this stuff about cooking, but I don't know how to cook. I'm gonna try and use this fire to do something. I can sit by the fire, but why can't I cook things on the fire? Well, while I'm here, let's just shove things that wayward. I wonder if there's anything inside these boxes which gets burned up rather than the things which get cooked. It's a good thing Link himself does not get set on fire easily. Right, here's the edge of the plateau. Here's that cool bridge. I'd like to visit that at some point. More towers, both one near and one far. Mises. A lot of landscape here. I wonder how much of it is part of the explorable world. There's my goal. Some sort of lodge thing beneath it. Oh, butterfly. Would it be rude to shoot a butterfly with an ice arrow? There's a tiny little frozen butterfly visible briefly, and then it shattered into nothingness. Well, that wasn't useful to do. This wall collapsed. It's like it was hit by something, some kind of siege weapon. I wonder if people still live down there out in the world. There must be some people alive. If Calamity Ganon, I will never get tired of saying that, if Calamity Ganon was contained within the castle. Presumably it was in order for some people to survive. Perhaps they just couldn't get back up onto the plateau. It's kind of cut off. Or didn't want to, or perhaps, I don't know. There are bokoblins here, it could be dangerous. Hey, look, it's a bird. I really shouldn't be wasting arrows like this. But... frozen drumstick. How does a rockwood supposedly edible? Nice. I guess it's frozen because of how I killed the bird. That's cool. Stemella shroom. All these things want me to cook them. That's some kind of pot thing. That doesn't seem to help. Pot lid. I suppose I can like put it on there, can I? Yeah. So what's this house? Does someone live here? Someone who isn't a bokoblin? Maybe the old man lives here. Since this place seems fairly active, I probably shouldn't steal the axe. Spicy pepper. Aha! The mischievous old man. The only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. Spicy meat and stir food fry. So it's got recipes. Huh. So he'll give me a warm doublet if I can work out the recipe that contains spicy meat, raw meat, spicy pepper, and something else. Well, I'll need raw meat. I've got the spicy peppers, and I also need something else. Cool. I also need to know how to cook things. This pitchfork could make a good weapon. Yeah, let's try that out. Nice. That seems pretty intimidating if you're a bokoblin, as this guy is. No alarm sounding for you. So because I killed the sentry without him being able to alarm it up, I could try sneaking. Maybe I can get to them before they like take out any weapons. Just keepering and jabbering around the fire. Oh, you know what I could do? Bombs. Fuck. That's not how you use bombs. Well, I guess it could have been worse, though. For some reason, they went off to investigate the bomb I threw. It wasn't how I intended to explode them, but it did result in them getting exploded. Nice and good. Cool, etc. Alright. Now tell me what's in the box. Huh. A specifically throwing spear. Well, I probably don't need all of this random crap I've got, such as some of the boko clubs. Meat. Cooked over an open flame. But why can't I cook things over the open flame? I want to get in here. And I can. With bombs. Gotta remember about those. What was that pause for? I think it was basically the blowing up of the wood thing into shards. Yeah, second time is not slow. Honey, I exploded the bees this time. Bombs are good. Bomb arrows, also good. Probably. Right, up there is the shrine I want to get to. This isn't necessarily the right place to be. Down there, edge of the plateau. I'll explore this little peninsula thing first. Some way to get more stamina would be really good. Oh shit! It's another hut thing. And this old guy. Does he live around here? Huh. Resting does seem like a good idea as it is late and so on. Link's had a fairly long day, I think. Sure. I won't turn down the offer of a nap. I will accidentally turn down the offer of a lizard. What's this thing? Until morning. Is this the same hut I was in before, or is it a different hut? I'm not sure.
Yep.
Well, let's read this book and see if it's the same book. It is the same book. So have I in fact been here before? I've just forgotten about it somehow. Yeah, I guess I have, because I totally remember going that way. Okay, I just lost track of where I was, that's all. I didn't realise that this here was the sort of end of the, what I've called a peninsula. There's actually no particular significance to this. Okay, right. So now that I'm unlost, I wish the old guy would teach me how to cook. Maybe I'll ask him. Sure. Well, he's the one with the axe. I'll let him take care of the trees. This chasm isn't necessarily easily crossable. What if I can climb sideways? Seems worth a try. This seems, in principle, feasible, if I had enough stamina to make the distance. I'm gonna save the game. I need to make it to that ridge. I need to make it to the ridge, and I'm not sure I am going to make it to the ridge, which I need to make it to. Okay. How can I improve my chances of this? The ridge is up there. If I start on the very edge... Traverse. Feeling a lot better about this attempt. A great deal better. Nice. Alright, I'm in the new place now. Pretty much the same as the old place. A lot of apples on this tree. Rip you. I still want to be up there. Hey, that looks bombable. I like the shininess of some of these chests, even the stone ones. So I can get up here, but is there any point to having done so? That's a long way to climb. It's perhaps too long. I don't really see... There might be a ridge part way up. But if there isn't, I'm not going to make it to the top. This does look ridge-like. It's also kind of out of range. I'm side climbing here because I think it might be a faster route to the ridge. If ridge that truly is. It's not going well. Ow. That actually hurt more than if I had simply fallen off and died and lost one heart. So this could be a dead end, essentially. Fair enough, I didn't really expect to be able to climb up these cliffs. And I suppose I'll return the way I came, or better yet, I'll fast travel the way I came. To Mount Hylia. So that's the shrine I'm close to. Interesting that this cave is denoted a shrine also. same pad things that are in the shrines. Let's get out of here. Is that bombable wall?
Yep.
No, probably good. Wouldn't want to trap myself. Volcano. Man, this still looks cool. It's interesting that it's strategic. Like, the way everything is laid out means you can't... It's not obvious that you're on a plateau. Like, I basically had to climb the tower to find that out. But you can see, because you're on a plateau, so much of the landscape. It's cool, well designed. So this is the mountain I want to be on top of, and I certainly can climb this kind of distance. Comfortable intervening ridges. What did the map call this thing? Oh, that's actually not the mountain I want to be on top of. This is the mountain I want to be on top of, Mount Hylia. Well, I'll try and proceed from one to the other. There's one of the shrines I want in the distance, but for some reason I have my heart set on the other one. Over there is some cool stuff. Well, it might be cool. Hey, it's a bridge. This is definitely the path I would take to get to the other so, not doing that right now. I mean, I've used pronouns inconsistently here. What I meant to say there was that that was the path I would have taken to get to the shrine, which I've arbitrarily... Whoa! The temperature is getting dangerously low. Find warmth. Yes, I do see a temperature meter. That hasn't really come into play before. Wow, so there's like survival-y stuff going on. This really is The Legend of Zelda Skyrim. Those guys look warm with a nice fire. Oh, I'm jealous. In fact... Oh wow, temperature's dropping. Can I climb down here? I think I pretty much have to go and murder those goblins for the fire. After collecting whatever this is. Spicy peppers, right? Oh, warm doublets. Ways to keep warm. Like, that guy... I could totally, if I knew how to cook things, I could totally use this recipe situation thing to try and get something that would presumably make me better at surviving temperatures, which would be extremely helpful right now. But there are barriers in the way to this becoming a reality. My pitchfork. There goes the barrel. Forever. So, can I realistically explore this cold region? I suppose I can, I just gotta not spend too much time there. I haven't seen anything in the game which would lead to me learning how to cook, but that doesn't mean there isn't such a thing. Is that a boat? Can I use the boat? Can I use it without wading into the frozen water? Wow, apparently you don't want to wade into the frozen water. Cold resistant climbing, moving, or eat something that warms your body. Something that warms it, like a pepper? Spicy pepper? Like all these spicy peppers that are right around here, maybe? Alright, so here's what I'll try. I will save the game. And let's get spice-wise. Cook with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature. Yeah, but how do I cook things? Did that in fact raise my body temperature? I don't think so. Nah, this is no good. I'm already taking damage. Alright, so I'm not going further up the mountain until I get heat. Interesting. Could I reach for that shrine if they're in a less cold place? They both look like they were in cold places. Well, maybe only this one is. Maybe I can try and find a way to the shrine I've been trying to reach all this time without going through the cold region. Going on here instead. Maybe. Maybe not though, since I'm already in the cold region at this point. A potentially doomed endeavour. But you know, I could just eat a few things to restore my health and run over here quickly. Cooling effect. That's not what I want. A little picture of shivering Link. Very sad. Up there is where I want to be. That's a maybe. Well, as long as the cold doesn't interfere with your stamina. This feels to me like when I brute forced the ancient robot thing by throwing all of my weapons into it. Like, I'm clearly not doing this the right way, but it's cool that you don't have to. It's cool that there are these options and there isn't hard gating. It's just kind of things you should be doing instead. Fires, I'm jealous. There it is, a shrine. Right, so I've made it to one of these. Possibly not the way you were meant to go. But I've made it into a warmer part of the area, so... Magnetic. Or actually it's not. Overdime shrine. I always assumed that was metallic, because it was... Oh, you know what, this is not shiny. I've seen rocks of the exact same shape which are metallic, but this one isn't. So how... Maybe that route I took to get here is roughly the way you're meant to do it. Doesn't seem easier to climb up that thing. This is just not an easy place to get to in general, I think. Well, it will be now that I've got a fast travel marker for it. Alright, next time, overdime.